Paul said in Romans 3:18, "There is no fear of God before their eyes." This is the attitude we see among the Pharisees and Sadducees of Jesus' time, and sadly, this attitude remains among us today. While there will be openly lost souls who refuse to submit to God, Jesus tells us that they are the least likely to receive the wrath of God when they come face to face with their failures. Speaking to the chief priests and elders in Matthew 21:31 and 32, Jesus saith unto them, "Verily I say unto you, that the publicans and the harlots go into the kingdom of God before you. For John came unto you in the way of righteousness, and ye believed him not. But the publicans and the harlots believed him, and ye, when ye had seen it, repented not afterward, that ye might believe him." Jesus also said in Matthew 23:15, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves." So not only were those who were apparently the religious elite actually children of hell and moving toward the wrath of God, they were also training their converts to be worse than they were. Meanwhile, those whom they condemned were actually far closer to the eternal God, which the Pharisees and Sadducees thought they already owned and had exclusive rights to, when in fact, they were on the express route to receiving God's wrath. This is not to say that sinners are safe in their sins. The Bible makes it clear that they are not. Simply that as Christians, we need to be careful not to follow in the footsteps of those whom Jesus openly condemned. Jesus never condemned the lost unless they were mistaken in their assumption that they were serving God faithfully. Jesus knew that the lost were already under condemnation, but those who were deceived in their self-righteousness needed an eye-opening experience to save them from the coming wrath of God. According to Jesus' reckoning, we would be better off knowing our weaknesses and allowing the Spirit to lead us to God's perfect will than to consider ourselves perfect and face God's wrath in the end. Jesus said in Matthew 7:21, "Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven." Where do we fit in? How will we respond when God shows us our own shortcomings?